Yeah, you always put me for edge or let me do what session. Now, Euro card, yeah. You see this Euro card? This was the setup I had on Euro card. I was anticipating a buy, but here's the thing. Today we are treating supply and demand, and the past students, I always tell them that I always wait for my trade to come to my supply or my demand before I take any entry. Now, most of you all will be like, okay, you've missed this trade that's triggered and is going all the way. I don't mind. If it goes to TP, fine. If it does not, fine. But what I'm anticipating is this. I'm anticipating Eurocard to still come back to this demand level here. Give me a confirmation, then I'll take the buy. Yeah. Can you guys see my screen, please? Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, boss.
Okay, good. So that's the thing about precise entry. Okay. You'll be like you have missed this trade, but to me, no, I don't think I've missed it because this zone I marked here, this is the demand level on the 5 minutes time frame, which means price is most definitely going to come down here. You get, it's most definitely going to come back down here and then start buying from here. So I think this is just like what do you call it? Your power of three. We have accumulation, we have manipulation and distribution. So I feel all of this was accumulation phase. This was what do you call this? Manipulation to make people get in the trade early. And then what will happen? Price will manipulate, do this, and then you see distribution. So that's what I'm anticipating to happen. But if it does not happen, then fine. It's fine. There are many other trades out there. This one calling me now. Okay, today we'll be looking at supply and demand and we'll be taking live analysis together. So let's just do everything combined. Let's look at Euro USD. Euro USD, don't take me out to. We had this setup on Euro USD last week. And last week, yeah. It just got into our POI this morning. I had this sell. So this is giving like a sell confirmation that your Euro USD might actually sell because on the 4 hours time frame, I'm already on this trade, yeah. I'm already on this trade on the 4 hours time frame. We are kind of bearish. Price has been selling all the way from here. Price has been selling from here. Yeah, price has been selling from there. And its target is still way down below. That was why I was confident on this trade. Now look at the 5 minutes supply where price started, selling from. This is a 5 minute supply. This is a doji. It's a bullish doji candle. Your supply and your demand is always the last bearish candle before a massive buy or a bullish candle before a massive sell. Same as other block sharp, but inside inside this thing, our POI, I look out for supply instead or demand rather. Okay, so this is what happens. This is what happens every day on a daily basis. So now my stop loss is above here. If price comes here, price is going to take me out. This is my stop loss. But let's just wait and see. I don't know if London session is open yet. As London session opened, is it not 8:30? London session, it's not 8:30. Currency traders, it's 8. Okay, 8. So London session is open. So I mean, we are going to see like some kind of manipulation, some spikes. Once the whole market opens, finish, just some like boom, or I don't know. or you might just see something like this, boom, which way, which any of them plays out, doesn't matter. I also had a setup on GBP card. No, was it GBP card? Can't remember, sure. But this is what we have on EU. This is what we have on EU. So for those asking for EU setup, this is what we have. Yeah, London session is mostly used for manipulation. Yeah, London session is mostly for manipulation. The real moves most times happen during New York session. That's what me I feel personally. The real moves actually happen on this thing during New York session. And I actually prefer New York session. Yeah, those are the trades I actually prefer taking. All right, let's move to the next. Uh, yeah, I'm also anticipating this GBP USD. GBP USD is already reacting from, yeah, from this supply. This is a supply level, yeah. This is a 45-minute supply level that GBP USD is reacting from this zone here. So it might do this sell off, then buy. But the thing is, you need to know the overall trend. That's the thing. So you want to be following the trend. If it has been selling from the higher time frame, 4 hours time frame, 1 hour time frame, you want to, be looking out for sales. You want to be looking out for sell. That's how it is. NZD USD. What do we have here? No, NZD USD have been ranging for the past how many days now? Be weeks. It has been ranging. So you want to stay away from this kind of markets. So this is just accumulation phase. Market is just, accumulating. Then you just see something like this, boom. You know that okay, sell pressure has come in. You want to look out for sales. If you see something like boom to the upside, you want to look out for buys. Set of the advanced market structure on the what? Can you please check? GU, GU. Where is it? Is it a buy or a sell? You mean this? You mean this? Okay. What are you looking at? Are you looking at this or what? Because me, I'm not seeing anything here. There was a sweep. You mean this sweep? You mean this? Yeah. I won't consider this valid though. I won't consider this valid. Okay. Instead, I would rather just wait for this. Because this is the now remember I told you the lowest low to the protected low is your structural liquidity. I mean, this is where it all happened. This was the sweep, initial sweep. This was the break of structure, right? This was the retracement that gives you your structural liquidity, and then another break of structure. So you know that okay, this is where your entry should be at, not this. This is not a sweep to me. I won't consider this a sweep. Okay, because even if I want to draw my POI from here, you can see this one is already inside my POI, which means it's not valid. All right. Can you buy and sell in the ranging market? In a ranging market, unless it's ranging on the higher time frame, let's say it's ranging on the 4 hours time frame, then you can still take buys and sell on lower time frame. Let's see if we have any buy and sell here. We have a sell from here. Sweep, protected eye, right? We have a break. We have structural what? Liquidity. Yo, yo. Damn, this shit might actually sell up though. Second break, POI. I just literally took out. the structural liquidity here in this range market, which means the target is here, but it's manageable, sha, at least 1 to 3. This is 1 to 3. It's almost at the target. So this might actually continue selling off. From what I'm seeing, it might actually sell off from here. Because now this is the setup. I never saw this. I never saw this. All right, someone is asking, how am I able to check all my watch list? Now, just watch how I analyze. All right, let me take everything out. Let me scatter everything. Let me close. Let me clear the charts. Let's do it together. Who can tell me a brief definition of supply and demand? Just type it out. Let's kill 2 birds with 1 stone today. So I want us, trade live together, look for live trades, and also learn at the same time. All right, I'm clearing all of my charts so that y'all can see how I analyze all of my pairs. I don't even need to look at what I'm analyzing. It's when I'm done with the analysis, I will know that, okay, this is also so pair. All right. GBP card, come back. Play jam a bit. I think during the next month, I'll be taking a break from mentorship. I'll just need to, work on some certain things. Make I know I need you, I just be the I don't be right. There goes the until I bounce it, but oh yeah, okay. When you say setup on the 5 minute, do you also find a demand supply? Yes, 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 yes. All right. An area where the selling pressure or the buying pressure is high. Okay, okay, yeah. Happiness, how fun now. All right, guys. So this is it. This is how I trade. Yeah. First watch list. First on my watch list is Euro USD. What do? I look out for where price is coming from and where price is going to. Okay, let's be quick about that. Yes, you today give me joy. All right. So price has been selling from here, but I don't want to. Okay, let me just do this analysis from the daily time frame. Oh yeah, okay. Diamond. Oh yeah, okay. Jello. Oh yeah, okay. Down. Oh yeah, okay. Oh yeah, okay. Now this is the structural liquidity. Here is my POI on the daily, on the smaller time frame, on the lower time frame. This is my POI here. Look at this week here. Why this is my protected what? My protected eye. Now you see price did not take out the protected eye just yet. So where's my target? This is my target here. This is my target. Okay. I know that okay, price is coming down here. Does not mean it's going to just boom go straight down. No, it might still do some kind of stuff, some crazy stuff. It might still even do this, might still even do this. Weak out this protected and still come down. You get, but at least now I have a bias that I want to work with. So this is my target. Yeah, I know that, okay, this is a price come to. What should I start looking for? Looking out for sales. All right. So where's the most recent sweep? I look out for my most recent sweep. You can see price is breaking structure to the downside. Price just took out this low, right? Took out this low, which means, sorry. There was a sweep here. There was a sweep there. This becomes a protected I, right? And this is the highest I closest to this. So price might still come here. So I just mark out all the possible POIs that price most likely to come to. But remember, I want to focus on the most recent price action. That's what I want to focus on, the most recent price action, which is this. This is the most recent price action. Okay, but I'm doing top-down analysis. So I just want to know where price is going to, what is price going to do next. Okay, so this is a recent price action. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame. Let's see what's happening on the 1 hour time frame. Now on the 1 hour time frame, there was a little sweep here, a baby sweep. Price gave us this structural liquidity, although it's a bit far from it, so I wouldn't have trusted it though. But you can see it's actually triggered, then sold off down, which means it's still going down, So what do I look out for again? My most recent sweep again. I look out for my most recent sweep, which is this. This is my most recent sweep again. Protected I was wicked out, structural liquidity, then POI. So what is price going to do? Price is going to keep selling from here. This is the target. Although the overall trend is still down, but I don't want to hold it all the way down because market is crazy sometimes. So you might be thinking you want to hold this sell from here till it gets to TP here. Bro, you get injured, sis. Because price might do this on the 1 hour time frame. Let's go back. I got there, got just to shoot it like I'm jogging. I ain't read it from the get-go. I'm gonna make I see you spread it. All right, so price might actually eat TP here. I then do what? Come here and then goes back down. Okay, so you want to, hey, Jesus Christ. Okay, so you want to focus on your recent distant TP targets, which is this. This is your target here. This is what you want to focus on. How much am I up now? Let me see. I'm on this trade live already. Oh. Let me check. Living me. Make I do my own, not to judge me. You better say no, me your body. Who else is on this cell? I gave this signal out. We analyzed it together the last class. I'm up $330. All right. Baby, I know the government trying first. I'm just up 300 and something dollars. So my target for TP is let me see. I'm on many I with the people I read on my I read but you know see here. So I'm coming $3,150. Okay, that's my target for TP, $3,000. Man, I made John restless. I beg, go see God, I beg. Maybe see it TP, I beg, I beg. Let me start the week well, I beg. God, I use God, they beg you. I beg, I beg. Ah, Omo, go pocket. See, now money they give man joy, you forget to. Now money they give man joy. I ever see money now. I just feel one kind of fever, one kind sickness won't hold me. Ah, poverty na bastard. Ah! All right, guys, you can see this was a live analysis. We did this the last time, and we are doing it again live, and I'm up live. Okay, I just hope this does not take me out. I hope it does not take me out. So let's move on to the next one. GBP USD. Let's see what GBP USD is all about. This is how I analyze my pair. It's because I'm taking a little bit longer because I'm explaining. But on a normal day, I will just mark, I'm done. But I'm trying to explain so you guys would understand. Now, you want to look out for what's your most recent sweep. Where is price coming from? There's a sweep of liquidity here, right? Sweep of liquidity. Price, oh, sorry, this was structural liquidity. This was the sweep here. Price gave us this protected I. It's wicked it out a bit. So now it's going back down. And it's most likely going to come here. Remember, it's most likely going to come here. All right. So let's see what's happening on the 4 hours time frame. Let's see what's happening. All right. So you guys can see that this became what our protected eye. After price wicked out our original protected eye. Then this was the structural liquidity that was taken out here. Can you guys see top-down analysis? This is what I do every day. Price got into this zone here, started selling again. This was the entry on the far side. This was the entry and this was the target. Price actually hit TP here and now it's going back up. This was the TP. You are telling a story, basically. You're just telling a story of what's happening from the lower time frame to the higher time frame. Sorry, from the higher time frame to the lower time frame. All right. So I would consider this as a sweep. This was a sweep. Why? Because after price did this, it gave us this and gave us this break of structure. Right? Which means this is a protected what? A protected low. All right, this is a protected low. But remember, the overall trend now is bearish unless it changes the trend. Okay, the overall trend is bearish. So I would also like to look for a recent sweep here because now this is where this thing is selling from. So price could do this. Price could do this. I can see a sweep here. This is a sweep. Price took out a previous high, created a lower high, which means it's protected. And what is this? This is a structural liquidity. So this might happen as well. So you want to look at the two possible scenarios for buys and for sell. So this is a possibility. So price might actually just do this, go all the way up here, take this out, and then do what? Ignore this your buy entry here. You understand? So this might happen because now this is the TP for this one, for this structural liquidity after it's been taken out. This is the TP. So if price does this, it's definitely going to take out this. Can you guys see? Do you understand my point of view? So I will trust this sell more than this buy because this thing has been selling. It's coming from a higher time frame supply level, which means it's going to keep selling. What if it comes to the now? If it comes here first, if it comes here, it might actually buy all the way up here, right? They just tank. You get that's a possibility. All right. We are looking at possibilities. We are not certain. We are not 100% certain. It's a game of probability. Okay. So this is it. So let me mark this. Let me mark this out as well. Now I've done two analysis, right? I mean, like 3 analysis on just 2 pair. You two days, I say you always know there. No, we have follow my command. Baby, do like I do. Give me front and back. Give me boom back up. Sucker. Exactly which is body. All right. So we have like 2 entries there. But the sell is more stronger. I will believe the sell more. If you I'm not doing synthetics today. I want to focus on currency because I'm trading currency this week. So let's move to the next. Let me highlight this red. So you can see the ones that are of quality, I always mark them red. Now let's go to NZD USD. This body, now this is the recent price action. It's been ranging for years. Oh, I got so tired taking this trade. Make a drive this trade. Now you can see what happened here. Strip of liquidity, transactional liquidity, structural liquidity, everything intact. Then started what? Started selling. After taking out this, started selling. Where is TP? This is TP. So I won't be interested in analyzing this trade again. I move on to the next. Like that, like that, like that. Daily time frame on AUD USD. What's going on? Where's price coming from? Where's price going to? Price is, this eye is, it has not been taken out. This has not been taken out. So should I trust this? I usually don't trade just other blocks. I would like a sweep here, but there's no sweep here. So. All these kind of trades, I don't trust them. But this shit has been selling though. It has been selling. Most recent sweep. I can't see the most recent sweep here. No, today. Okay, I had this set up. This is the most recent sweep. Yeah. Oh. But this too far. This too far. Before price gets here, or more. But don't marry, get children. This one. Yeah. So price is likely to come here. I had this set up weeks back when price was still here. But it just ignored it and then went all the way down. So if I was going to look for any entry, it should be here on AUD USD. A buy setup, a buy.
Yeah,
Do you mean this buy? Oh shit! Oh, hungry. Do you mean that one? My confidence not rely on any. Now the thing is, on currency pairs, I like using the higher time frame, like from 45 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour above. They are more reliable. I'm gonna make a note to talk, make a free sit down. Okay, you're probably talking about this buy. Now, this buy might play out because I mean it needs to go back up, but this PI too tiny, shall. But anyway, so it might buy all the way up here, it might buy all the way from up here, from here to that place. Bit of security because I shaka one shaka police my GLE show one B. So this might happen. This might happen. This might happen. If I shaka because in the party and the Osaka security because I shaka one shaka police my GLE show. Let me just leave it there. All right. Euro CHF. I don't really like this pair. I don't really like this pair. I don't really like you. I don't like you. I don't like you. Let me move. I prefer card CHF. Was there a sweep here? Not really. Not really. So guys, our time is up, but this is how I analyze. I just go from the first to the last. Sharp, sharp, I'm done. You get. It doesn't take time. If you know what you're doing, it won't take you time. Trust me, it won't. Okay, so um now talking about supply and demand. Price will always sell and buy from a demand level or a supply level. That's just my own theory. Like what I've been experiencing so far. Do I trade news? Bro, I don't give a fuck about no news. I don't know if news is happening. I don't even look at my news this thing. I shall know that I'll just come to the chart, see that price has weaked my TP or something. That's how I set TP because it might just say spike. Boom. Like the trade I took on one of my prop firm, one of the very first trade I took on my prop firm last 2 weeks ago, Euro USD sell. Yeah, Euro USD sell. I did my analysis. I did not even know that news was coming up that day. So later I saw that okay, there was news. So I don't pay attention to fundamental analysis. I don't pay attention to news. So what I did was I just set my stop loss, set my TP. Then I came to the charts. I just saw that price without my SL, but it hit my TP. Okay, price hit my TP before it even hit my SL because there was this long spike down then up because it was a sell. It reached my TP, then went up. So I opened my MT5. I did not see my Euro USD. I said, damn, I've lost this trade. But looking at the balance, I was saying $52,000 or something, or 51.8 thousand or so. I was like, but my initial balance was 50, but I took a loss on Euro USD. How is this possible? I checked my trade history and I saw that the trade actually closed in profit. You get it actually closed in profit because I had my TP set. So it just like it's my TP and then went to SL straight and then tanked back down. You understand? So I think the trade should be around here on the chart. There's no need of playing the chart, but that's just it. So I only trust my analysis. I don't think about news or whatnot. You get all those news that you see, all those manipulation and all that. Price will always go and sell or buy from a particular supplier or demand level. Wherever price takes you out, there's an entry either above your SL or an entry below your SL. You get so if, for example, you add this now, let's just rush this demand. Yeah, you had a setup like this somewhere around here. Let's say you say this was a sweep of liquidity price. Okay, let's say this is your structural liquidity here. This is your entry here, right? Then you see price doing this. You see price tap into this place and start buying, right? Start buying, start buying. You'll be like, damn, I'm in a good profit right now. Let's ride this to the upside. Then you just say that news has come in, news happened. Then you just see one spike like this. Price will take you out, do what? Take you out, boom, right? Price will do this and then boom. Then we'll say, manipulation, 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 this and that, manipulation. Bruh, it's not always manipulation all the time. There was actually a setup here waiting to be, tapped into, which is this. So price was actually going to come here before it, starts buying. So you'll be like, this was my position. Not knowing that people were already waiting for this buy. They were anticipating it because this is a demand level. Okay. So inside your POI, I've told you guys about POI. This is your POI, right? Inside your POI, there's always another POI. You get, like I always say, inside that AVR, another AVR the inside. Now just the juju be that. So inside is your POI. This is your setup. Sorry, we have 4 minutes left. Okay. This is your setup on the 1 hour time frame, right? You have the sweep. Get up and down, get up and down, down, get up and down. This is a protected low. Goes fire. This is a POI. Okay, this is your AVR. This is AVR here. Okay, this is AVR. AVR has been taken out. Okay, structural liquidity was taken out and started to our AVR. Now, the price sell from the price buy from a demand level. Let's check to see. My money, give me happiness. Now, there's no anything under your structural liquidity is your demand level. Any last bearish candle before a bullish buy. Now, this was the bullish pressure. Look at this bullish pressure. Boom to the upside, right? What was the last bearish candle? Is this on the 5 minutes time frame? My supply and demand level are always on the 5 minutes time frame. 80% of the time, no, 90% of the time. So what do? I mark this out, draw it out to the future. Get up and dance, get up and dance, get up and dance. You see, price never came to tap into it. Price never came to tap into it. So let me change the color. So what am I anticipating? I'm anticipating price to come back down here, down to my demand level, because price must always buy and sell from a demand or supply level. That is my rule for supply and demand. Okay, so what price? The price will come here, right? And then do what? Finally buy. That's why I'm still waiting for this trade. But if it does not come back, fine. fine. It's fine. Okay, it's fine. But most of the time, it comes back based on experience. It comes back. So I'll just patiently wait for this. Sorry, I will just patiently wait for this. Do you check all the forex pairs or you have specific? I check all the forex pairs, all of the forex pairs, all of it. The ones on my watch list though, there are some that are not even ESF. I think I have 22 here, and the pairs are like 30 or so. So this is it, guys. This is about supply and demand. You want to look out for the last bearish candle or bullish candle before a massive buy or sell. Mark it out on the 5 minutes time frame inside your POI. Inside your POI, because there are resting orders there. People have placed orders here already. People have already placed orders here. So price is most likely 90% of the time, price always comes back to that place. And if you don't see a supply or demand level, there will always be. Now. The thing is, if you don't see on the 5 minutes, you might see on the 3 minutes. But I trust the 5 minutes more. Let's look at Euro USD. Euro USD is selling already, right? Let's go to the 1 hour time frame. Somebody pay. It's selling, right? Now look at the let's go to the 5 minutes to see if there was a supply level there. Now, this should have been the supply level, but it wasn't clear. This would have been the supply level, but it wasn't clear. That's why price wicked it out. Because most time, whenever there's no demand level or a supply level, price will wick it out or invalidate it. It happens a lot. You get. So our time is up, guys. Our time is up. Assignments. Go on your charts, yeah. Mark out your this is supply or demand level on the 5 minutes time frame on trades that have played out already. 5 for sell, 5 for buy. Okay, you will definitely see it. Okay, give me 5 for sell, 5 for buy. Mark out your supply and demand level there on the 5 minutes time frame inside your POI. Okay, thank you. So oh, my this trade is sweet me for body. Catch me for 4K. That I feel for